Answer continues next on AM 560, The Answer.
Now, from the Signature Bank Studios. If you're looking for the latest news, insight into what it means, and the sharpest opinion, there's only one station in Chicago where you can turn, and it's this one. We're AM 560, The Answer.
Top of the morning, Dan, and in for Amy J this morning, former ABC7 political reporter Charles Thomas.
That's me.
That is you, and we brought you this story earlier in the week because the targets of Alder Bitch Big Bad Billy Conway's ire filmed it, thankfully. Big Bad Billy Conway rolled up in front of the family planning mill in the West Loop to confront a couple of prayer warriors on the sidewalk. And he was, had the full phalanx of wormwoods outside of the mill, the abortion mill, with their flak jackets on as his backup. And this is how that went.
Sir! 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 Relax.
Relax. Don't assault. Hey.
Look,
You guys are clear. You guys are clear.
This is a public sidewalk. This is a public sidewalk.
No application. You were violating.
You're being videoed right now, sir.
I hope so. By the way,
You are.
This is going to go away too.
This is not.
You are sitting here.
I am not sitting. I am preaching the gospel.
And then Alder Bitch Big Bad Billy Conway tweeted the next day, "Today, the Committee on Public Safety passed my substitute ordinance that will add a noise-sensitive zone to the area around family planning associates. This is a critical step to protect patients and medical providers at this location." Noise-sensitive zone around the family planning associates in the West Loop. You mean, so like if an Alder Bitch rolls up on people and starts screaming at them, would that be a violation of the noise-sensitive zone ordinance?
I live 2 blocks from there. Literally 2 blocks. And that building is literally, a few feet from the Kennedy Expressway. There is a constant drone there.
Exactly.
Yeah, and noise. What are you going to do? Shut the expressway down?
No. Because what Alder Bitch Big Bad Billy Conway wants to do is criminalize political speech he doesn't like, because that's what thugs do.
Yeah. It's a slippery slope.
For more on this, we're pleased to be joined by Mario Navarro. He was one of the targets of Alder Bitch Conway's rage ritual on the sidewalk on that day. Mario, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Good morning.
So, give us the full. That was like just a 30-second clip that we saw that Chicago Contrarian had posted, but give us the full context of what happened, what you were doing, and how long that confrontation with the good alderman lasted.
Yeah, we were out there. A few of us were out there Sidewalk counseling. We were talking to people who were essentially we just kind of wait for people to pass by and try to share the gospel with them and pray for them. And
just hold on. So just for people who don't know, because this is so demonized and hyperbolized by people like Conway. So what is that like? Just give us the interaction. A woman walks by you on her way into the clinic, and you say what?
We say, let us help you. You don't have to murder your child today. And they just start mobbing us. They get pretty hostile.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean you're talking about all those flak-jacketed escorts outside of the mill? Yeah. But that's the extent of it. You're not accosting anybody. You're just saying, "Let us help you. I want to share the good word," or whatever you say. And they walk by, and then that's it.
Yeah.
So okay, and then so that's going on. They obviously put a call into Big Bad Billy Conway, and he arrived at the scene. And then what went down?
Yeah. So apparently he was at the other end of the street, and he just saw me reach out to someone, and he booked it, to where I was, and that's when he just absolutely lost it.
Mario, how often are you guys out there? Are there are you guys doing your thing out in front of the family planning or Planned Parenthood clinic there?
About on a weekly basis or so.
Yeah, I walk my dog in that neighborhood. Everything. I maybe once and I've lived there 20 years that I've actually seen people out front.
Yeah. I mean, Mario. So you're there, and he rolls up on you, and I mean, have you had any interactions with him before outside that clinic or anywhere else?
No, I've never interacted with this guy before at all.
All right, so give us the full context of what happened, or is that clip sort of the thrust of it?
That's pretty much it. It was just like he was just kind of there, and he just kind of snapped when he saw us actually start doing what we normally do.
And so then he yelled at you and said, "I'm going to take care of this, or take care of you, or whatever." And then he left, and he went to file his noise-sensitive zone ordinance. Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
So I've seen, like Charles, I didn't see it very often, but there's another abortion mill over Planned Parenthood over at Division and LaSalle and Wells, LaSalle and Division, LaSalle and Division, yeah, all turned around, LaSalle and Division, and so occasionally I see people out there, but. Is this sidewalk counseling? Is this something that you're a part of, and obviously you know other sidewalk counselors? So how much heat are you getting from politicians in Chicago? Is Conway an exception?
This is definitely the first time we've had a politician show up.
So it's mostly just the interaction with the volunteers or employees of these abortion clinics, in terms of them coming up and saying, go away or stop talking to our clients or whatever they're saying.
Yeah, and they'll put out special calls to law enforcement. And in the past, we've had law enforcement show up, and it's great, and they work with us. But recently, they've been putting together a special unit of people that are specifically on the side of Planned Parenthood to essentially do what Conway was doing, but use Chicago funds to keep us away from people.
And I mean, and again, like you, right, they're always suggesting that, you're blocking access and this and that, but you're not blocking access. You're not standing by the doorway. You're not trying to prevent them from going in. You're, imploring them to reconsider verbally, and that's the extent of the interaction.
Right. Yeah.
So Mario, if they do pass such an ordinance, would you guys have the means to take them to court on a First Amendment case?
Yeah, we would.
Give us the perspective on sidewalk counseling. Why is this important to you as a way to advance the cause of the sanctity of human life, as opposed to the other ways to do that, the March for Life and working at a crisis pregnancy center, things like why is sidewalk counseling important?
And if we believe abortion is murder, we're going to act like it. This is the very last chance we get to reach people before their child, who is scheduled to be murdered. This is the very last chance we get to reach them. And that's why this is as important as it is.
And have you had experiences where you've actually had constructive conversations with women who have, even if who have reconsidered, or even if they haven't reconsidered, but you've had constructive conversations with them, or is that rare?
No, we've had a lot of conversations with people where either someone drops off a woman to have an abortion and we have a conversation, they go in and they get them out, or we're even able to reach people as they're going in and they hear us, and then they come out because they heard what we were talking about outside as well.
Really? You've had people pass you say, you say, the things like you just said you do, and they go in and they come out and say like, oh, I've reconsidered based on what you say, or words to that effect. That's actually occurred.
Yeah, we've had a lot of situations like that.
Yeah, what does that tell you about women? A lot of women who have abortions or considering abortion, their comfort level, right?
Right.
All right, Mario. Well, what's the plan now? Are you guys going to stay out of the noise-sensitive area that Conway has demarcated in front of that clinic in the West Loop, or are you guys going to be back out there?
We plan on continuing out there.
All right. Well, we'll see how Big Bad Billy Conway reacts to your next excursion over in the West Loop. Mario Navarro, Sidewalk Counselor, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Of course, thank you.
And he joined us on the Turnkey.Pro answer line.
This is the morning show. More Chicago radio listeners are choosing. This is Chicago's Morning Answer on AM 560. The Answer.
Parents, grandparents, you might want to be sitting down because this is amazing news. Imagine the student in your family not asking you for money to pay for college, or better yet, not getting into years and years of debt. How's this possible? Scholarships.com, a trusted and widely used scholarship platform that helps your student find scholarships and navigate the financial aid process. Get help to pay for college through a personalized list of scholarships that your student actually qualifies for. Better yet, every scholarship is vetted to ensure accuracy. And now the best part, drumroll